Hello, hello. It's nice to be making another video. I did say I would make this my hobby after all. I'm actually making that follow-up video I told you I would make about love. Cause I'm doing things like that now. I'm holding up to my word. When I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, you know? Sorry, my hair is getting in my face a little bit. Just jumped out of the shower, did a little bit of a shave. I hope you all like the look that will last for as long as it takes for me to do my next haircut. That's the honest truth. Until this grows out to the point where I'm too lazy to cut it. Anyways, let's get back on topic. I hope the camera's pointing at a good spot, because I can't tell. Because of this nice, lovely shirt here, I wanted you to be able to actually read it, so I'm having my phone actually facing, like, not where I can see the screen, but facing towards me. Maybe there's a way I can mirror it. That would be nice if I could just mirror it right from here. Really. Anyways, onto the more important topic of this video. I discovered what has been so confusing for the difference between loving someone and liking someone for me for a very, very long time. And it's gonna sound pretty weird to say this, but I love way, way, way more people than I like, which is kind of crazy to me. The emotions were just so mixed up and confusing to me because I couldn't put an actual definition to it. But an online post that I saw recently about loving people and liking people and how you can love someone and not like them at the same time really made me it opened my eyes, honestly. Because when you hear the term love and you hear the term like, you almost assume they're related. You almost think, oh, well, when you love someone, that just means you like them a whole lot. Well, that's not true. I've known that's not true, but I had to read it to really process that. You can love someone who you really just don't like being around, and I'm sure a lot of people have that with their family members. There's family members I'm sure a lot of you people out there have that you love them. You care about them, you want them to succeed, you want them to be happy, but you really don't like them. They have a lot of annoying and negative traits, but that love keeps returning you to them, and you keep going back and you want to spend time with them because you love them, and then you go and spend time with them and you realize you really don't like being around them again, and you're just stuck in this cycle of not wanting to see them because you don't like them, and then your love just keeps returning you to that person. And reading that description of it just really it flipped a switch in my mind. It made me go and say yeah, that makes so much sense for me. The love I experience on a regular basis doesn't have to be some extreme emotion derived from liking people a shit ton. That's crazy to me. And it makes so much sense now if I just reflect on the kind of person I was before and how much I cared about people who didn't matter to me in the slightest, people I didn't even know, man. Shit. But that's wild. I hadn't put this together for so long. I'm sure it's so obvious for so many of you that they're two separate emotions and they don't have to be tied to one another. And that's where things were weird for me. Because a lot of the people I had fallen in love with, I didn't like them. And when I say a lot, I do mean a lot. There's a few people that I really did like and love at the same time, and I think that's a really important distinction. And you should recognize those people in your life who you like and love at the same time. And of course, you can like and love someone without that being something like, oh yeah, I'm into that person. You can like and love someone where it's totally platonic. You know, you need to understand that. And I really needed to understand that. And with this new kind of gateway into how I view things, I think things are going to change for me a lot now. Not immediately, not right off the bat, but definitely a lot. There's just a lot in my world that I think I'm going to start seeing differently. Like, when it comes to a lot of the people I grew up with, a lot of my family members there, like, yeah, I love my family members, but we went through some rough times. And during those times, I did not like them very much. Be totally honest with you. Being around them brought me a lot of misery, and I was forced to be around them. So, that was a rough time for me. And then, of course, there was just the trouble I had where I just loved everyone way too much. Every single person I would meet, every person I didn't know. It's why I say I love you at the end of these videos to you total strangers who I don't know. Because I do. You're all, like, fantastic people. You all deserve amazing things to happen in your life. And I don't think all of you know that. So, when I say these things, I'm saying it because I mean it. I don't say I love you to you random folk out there without meaning it. I really do wish the best for you, and I want you to, like, have a great and meaningful life. But I don't like you guys. Like, I don't know you guys. How could I like something about you that I don't know. Really. Maybe that's why I want you guys to comment on the video, so I can dislike you. Ah. No, I'm kidding. I want you guys to comment so I can talk to you. It's a silly little thing. I like talking to people. No matter how, like, introverted I can be, I love people. I love spending time around them. That's what gets me out of my freaking little cave in here. You know, that's pretty cool, though. Like, that I'm discovering these things about myself, and that you all are here for that, and it's a follow-up video that I didn't think would be happening for another year. But hey, all that reading I do, and admittedly, like, times when I probably should be working, even though I'm still very productive, don't get me wrong, but, like, maybe I could spend that time working. I don't know. It seems to be working for me right now. The people at work think I'm awesome. The people at school think I'm awesome. Professor Kime, you are awesome. I'm just butchering your name right now. I totally know it. But, like, if you, for some reason, ever see these videos, I appreciate the effort you put into that business class so much. Like, you are freaking awesome. You're the best. I really mean that. Like, you rock. You make that class what it is. Like, you're the freaking best. Anyways, going back into, the actual topic of this video, I had a hard time, like, distancing myself from people who were really bad for me because I didn't understand that, I didn't actually like them, and that the love I was feeling for them wasn't just, like, some weird next stage of liking people where because you understand them better, you are less emotional about liking them. No, like, that's weird. That's strange. It's really liking people and loving them are two totally different things. There were some very toxic people in my life that I kept around me just because I didn't understand that. And, I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying to like my family members more. I want them to be more of, like, a bigger part of my life. Because they do mean a lot to me. without them, I don't know where I would be today. I don't know how I would have coped with all of the difficulties I experienced in childhood, no matter what of that was caused by them. Like, yeah, you guys did some sucky things. I did some sucky things. I'm not gonna back down from either of those. But really, like, those things, if you don't dig into them, if you don't try and understand those emotions, they just sit there and fester and get worse and worse and worse until you don't know what to do with them. And they're so rotted, you're afraid to touch it and disinfect it because it's so painful to go through it now and prod at it. And someone needs to help you sterilize that wound that they caused, that you caused by running away from it. And no, I'm not going to blame the victim. That's silly. I will blame people, though, who don't take the time to respect themselves and give themselves the time that they need to recover. You are worth that. You really deserve that. Like, I'll frickin' bully you. I'll bully you for not giving yourself the time you deserve. Yeah. You heard me. But, really. That's kind of why I do, like, my sessions, though, on, like, Xbox Live, where I just open up my own party and do schoolwork. It's because I love the people around me and I want to see them working on their hobbies and passions. And I want a work environment for myself where I could still spend time with them, even though no one has frickin' joined to actually do anything related to their hobbies yet. I've had a couple people join, you know who you are, just to talk to me. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you want to talk to me. You know, that means a lot. Especially considering everything I've had to go through to get to this point. Where I can even make a frickin' YouTube video without feeling super guilty or distraught or feeling weird because I'm doing something I want to do. Like, no. I do this stuff because I love people. Heck, even what I'm doing right now is a product of me really just loving the people around me. And the people who aren't around me, really, the people I don't know. Because I want you all to be able to see the journey I'm going through, and maybe that'll mean something to you. You all probably hear this so much in my videos. I'm sorry. I shove this crap down your throat, like, really badly. Like, super upfront about it, too. Like, yeah, I really go and do this crap. I make you guys listen to me ramble on and on and on and on and say the same things over and over and over and over. But it's because I really, really just want the best for everyone around me. And that's been really taxing on me. But at least I understand now. And at least I can say I figured it out in a short amount of time. I put that together in such a short amount of time. Once I proposed the question to myself, I was able to find an answer so quickly. And, you know, I'm making this video and I'm memorializing it for myself and for other people. So, really, I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm happy with this change. I'm happy with this shift. I don't have too much else to go ahead and say and ramble on about, so I'll cut myself off here. Thank you all for being here. If you made it this far, I think this was a shorter video. I can't tell. I don't even know what time it is. It's my favorite part about having my phone facing this way. I don't know how long I talked for. But hey, at least I probably got through it a lot quicker than I would have otherwise. I don't know. Whatever. Thank you again. I really, really appreciate that you all took the time to make it this far. I know I just said that, but really, it does mean a lot to me. Go ahead, and comment. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me why you hate me. Tell me why you like me. If you love me, go ahead, tell me. Tell me in the comments. No. Like, not in a weird way, of course. In a way that I just described. In that way that, you don't like me, but you love me, Or the separate emotions there. You understand. Whatever. Thanks for being here. Bye. Oh.